dwumadi nyina hye otwedi ampon yakopon no na basa kese no ase
na basa ase
Reverend Richard K. Kuma on the bay na abebo mpaye hwehwehwam di dwumadi nyina hye otwedi ampon yakopon sa
Amateur ya bompaye Bacho si etiasa bompaye Awade o ma da wase Iwa kanfu ye sho no munyam so de da bi se acheyen na odi afi acheche ne benche na wa hye bi se man penyi thank you to da wase akwante mun shira otogu no so den bedru ha tata da wase ya ifi acheche ne benche so de bedru asundwe mu Arade yakoso esre epaja dwumadi ebe woni wo na wo hye bia se ori kwa yepa Arade de odi ehyasie Don Dramani Mahama Excellency yes any dia ntiasie hunu amano yes Arade oda abeso ndaye efomo hu na ona muso amamaye afantuma pafra bompaye mankunumdie ona mobi obetum tutu ni shisha pa wo momani resetting agenda ade ya shase hu ahumfaso yes Sarade ni odi betu akwa mobia beto nso paguso na aboa na sie nyina yesega na fo na ya proud say Ghanaians Radi bompa yese ahondini apomudima no yese bambo emano na difinifi ba nyina hwe no so na yen bibia wie pe na nkomudi eba onkware na asebema obibia wadwembane fanjema omai yese kuro mo omai yese odo omai ejadwumadi ehya wonsa fa ya hyase na fa yewie de na asema ya dawase se watie se oni fiti ase ni yenyame enchiran ka odada amen
Yada wasi bebre Reverend Richard K. Kuma yebebo nsem kese pa de ama Reverend na sabre yeto ye dwumadi no so na mapani abedu yebepese yede nananom ebekire no afi aswafo ne mpanimfo a ifri abankesi mba enso yede omonso akire Ghana mampani wadaro mananoma sabre omo ehiem ha omo ebehia okwan wonsefo yenana owusu seche otoso miensa nana aye basaman hene ono anso na ye president of the Bono East Regional House of Chiefs nana wo ha ye dinsa bobema nana akwaba afi obrempon krutachi ya otoso mienu nana aye abase man hene ono so na ye vice president Bono East Regional House of Chiefs nana ewo ha ye mfanda ase emano afi nana kwame bafo ya otoso nan nana aye nkransa man hene nana wa ha yemfansa mbopa ihia nana kwai afi ya nana kwakudankwa ya otoso miensa nana aye mo manhene nana wa ha yemfansa mbo ema nana akwaba ya nana ofori yeboa ono na esi atebubu manhene anan oyetwafo hene nana wa ha yemfa akwaba ema no nana kwadwo dabone nana aye konkoma hene adamsini ya ewo yiji afi ya nana asuma yeboa nana nso ena esi nana techima manhema anan oha nana yema wakwaba afi da sebre ame ya kwati amani ampon ya otosumi no ono na esi osi ade akunfi ame ya techima manhene anan nana waha afi ohene ba jumbo ampem da ko ono na esi tano boase hene anan nana tachua ankoma ono nso ena esi tano boase him anan afi nana akosia amobia nana eye ofuma manhema ono nso ewo ha nana yemawakwaba afi me comment sani faso ha pemampem ya o kabrese nana yejiman hene all right sabre nana no mato santena omo eba na omo abema Ghana mampani akwaba enti yebetwan kakra nana no bema akwaba no buwia na yede nana no ne atituo nkan no akire nana no ekwan da ho se mo beba na mo bema Ghana mampani akwaba nya nananom nyina yeyi nananom kakra bi yamra no nti nananom enyi nananom kakra bi na omomema Ghana mampani akwaba nananom bana omabema Ghana mampani akwaba yenana kwakuda nkwa mo mahene ewo habi obrepon krutachi abase mahene ewo ha sahanso na yenana yebuasua ma tachimai mahema asina mono na echi Ghana mampani sisia no ono nso ewo habi afi yenana twafo hene a owo atebugu kunya sase so omomane akwaba enti nananom egusua omoma omampani akwaba yawie enti Ghana makoso de nananom a omaka no akire pemampem ya okabrese ya otoso enum nana yejiman hene ono anso nanu ya na oye president Bono is regional house of chiefs mwabe Ghana mampani akwaba yasramo nananom yabre no nti nka nananom eyi nananom bi ma omo bema akwaba na yenim se nka ehwa na ebesi abasramo yese nananom ye ba ni group a yabre no yesre nana yebesre nananom se ye ebai esia ewiemu enye nti ani yebesremo se wenum wia na mama kwan ma dwumadie no akoso yebesremo ani die kwan so nananom sabre nananom kransa ahimafo Ghana mampanyi ne yirenom na sabre omoafo omo fefe omo kente ahoro fefe omo tia omo kuno esenne ye dasno koma omo sabre ya omo kuno be ma ni monyamfo odi na ni monyam aba yamantami mu na obeda nensifo ne nkontafo ni kunonom sabre ye na afanyina ma wangara chisa omowo Bono is omo da no ni na echi Ghana mampani awie na sabre ya wie ni sa no na mede pemampe ya okabrese ya otoso inum yejiman hene oye member council of state na wa na ye ma wakwaba afi ya na sa ajamfua ya basramo atrema monkofo mame mama atrema no nyina enkofom na ahanye di sabre ye betie addresses a ewo hwai ese ekosomenti mama ahanye di ya na sa ajamfua oye anyima hema Oye member council of state in Prenusudi and a Ghana Mampeni, Ashanes and Munyami, and Anna Aquaba. And what you know, Panifuaka was Rano, a matam swafo, I said, yes, bra or the Ghana Mampeni, a bachelor, Obeda Mwetinti, ye call your address and also bra, ye tonsa. Tonsa Afre, president of the Bono East Regional House of Chiefs. Nana Usu Sachia Tosumiensa. Nana Basa, my hene. Nana Edia Pabansem. Ya Omo Kuchia, Omode Mangana Mampeni, Ene La Pamfua, Ifri Abankesimo Bano Aquaba.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, members of Council of States, honorable members of Parliament, honorable Regional Minister Owusu Antwi Francis, Bono East Regional Minister, Nananom Press, Mr. President, attend this juncture, you permit me to speak our own language, because our own language is flexible for everybody stand here. And our President, I hear Yamakwaba, Bono Apuye Mansim, Nanano Makwaba, Mani Me Makwaba, Yamawaiko, Yamabamo, Niye. Yakasi Yamabamo Niya, Broni Bekasa, it is unprecedented. BC da, Abakwesemu, Sir Yatu about 16 regions. Na watimia winimu, Bakon, du Bakon. BC da, Abakwesemu, Inti say Yada was in na. Obada yasi ananya wona ese obada yasi yana yasi yada wasi asede di kan bin koma wabadi akire Professor Opoku Ajiman wabadi akire yada nyame ase se yeto abanu ye na no hododo no ba nyame asan de na abeduru asumpiem. President John Dramani Mahama yada wasi a na ufata se yada wasi Panyinfo se yenim ntoɔ ene yedi ne gina akyerɛ mpoano obaye na sidi ayebasa me maami amebo se economy na jicha na sidi that was 16 cedis 40 pesos Babroni Bakasa drastically Wamana reduce about 11 cities. It is unprecedented. Dollar. Wamana reduce about 11 cities. It is unprecedented. Say, almost say about 10. Timinim say bedru July there. Na yaba 9 cities. Na yaba single digits. Mr. President, over 120 days achievements yentimenka. Over what the Ghana feeding, over launching of Bono East. Yada wase, yada yemi abase, yada yamamia se. So on the so called opposition, 8 good years. Sabi mbabi wawa. Hiyaka wananko majanya jao, majanya nyao. Yemi abarodina, mama oba swedi wachi. Yami Oishirano. Oba 120 days, Usi Dabi, Mabrun and Banchire and doing Chanasa. What initiative for Abba? National Apprentice Program. What the Abba, while launching Kumase, Yami Shirao. Now, Adiaba Kukra Okaya, manager is Yamebua, Dambai, Obama, Oti, Regional, Odi. Bridge bed and so Yamin Shirao. 1 year, we see a quantity quantum point here, Obasanso at the Abaso. na no san so say wonam wonto abom na asama wo kan say 24 economy no obama na baso July nyame yabo abaso awie yada wase bunu isi yeso ye wo ya disi ade kakra Mr. President ade ehia ye hapa ye am Robin edi enya pa ba am Robin edi enya no na yakwan bone sese ekwan a ehia ye kase busunya jema Konfia road yakwan a wawani tua ewura drama ne mama mampanyini kwame danso atebu nyankontre bato therefore bato wawani tua kwadaroma bomodi ayemaye amanten atebu tu yeji kwan ne nyina yeden asekura nti wadaroma bomodi na yeden yemaye na yesanse o se yepe suapon kase ewo mantem ha yate se wo se wo de ba nkentampo ha nyame onhyira wo ye na ye Mr. President ade ehia kase pa nananom yahye babi e betena ye meeting regional house of chiefs o predecessor started here by say contractor for no in this site wadaroma say nana ofoso apenten hanso ahene ene bamre hene ene adom ya yanya babi atena nti ya desrede a ya de tu anim Mr. President ya ka say ya da wase ya yenwie da yewura minister owusu Antwi Francis wan na ma bone so waye obi a obre ne ho ase ehunu ne ho asembone bia nipa wapa a wayi amae yesrew se nyame nhirawo na ade ba ko a ha ye yensuosam yesrew ye mantem ne de yensusam nya ye pa bomodin na boye and the last batch one aye fulani and then akuafo settlers farmers no binu mo wa omotata fulani fo no so binu so omotata settlers farmers no ba wo bo nto an o ka so ba nananom omama part of the land say fulani fo no ba tira so no ma yesen aye omomoa meda wase nyame nka ho nyame oma ochidom mfia nan oma grana emaye krabahwe anisuade hu na nti a wasan ababio no nyame wo nhira wo na wonto wo nkwandam wonto wo ne wa manjofo nyina member of state minister of parliament omo nyina members of parliament obiada nyame nhira obia na member of council of state for entu ofo papa na nanu so entu ofo papa nyame nhira wo wonto wo nkwandam nyame nka wo
yada nana president asibebri nsamboka sepa enkoma nana osusachi yeto ayejumade no so a na sabre mefre yep nana chief imam na fe chairman local council of churches yep papa chief imam obano na chairman no so eka ho yep papa chief imam kasawia na afi chairman no so kakra ompese omode kire Ghana mampani na omubia kakra obia de ne de akire no enti yemfa nsambo nhia ye papa chief imam and afi local council of churches chairman bra omumienu nyina bana omode omano disem kakra
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونتوب إليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد muna ma Allah godiya sarki wanda ya ka shugaban kasa a wannan gari namu wannan rijin namu muna ma Allah godiya da ya zabi shugaban kasa ya zabi ya kawo mana ziyara na godiya kan zaben da aka yi ubangijin Allah ya taimake shi wato ba abin da muka ji daɗin shi kaman yanda ya ɗaukaka da musulunci sannan ya bari aikin haji ya zo ƙasa, yanzu an rage ya zama abinda musulmi kowa ya iya ce. Sannan muna masa godiya game da yanda yake neman ci gaban ƙasa, wanda yake ya bari yaro kowa ya nemi ilimi. Sannan muna masa magana ya taimaka muna yanda yaranmu nan ke yi, yanda za a yi kowa ya nemi karatu, ya nemi ilimi, su bar shaye-shaye da wani abin da ya zo ana sha ana ce mishi red. Yaron ya riga ya sha shikenan sai ya lalace. Ubangijin Allah ya taimaka masa, Allah ya taimaka masa. Sannan muna roƙon shi kuma shugaban ƙasa scholarship idan shekara ya kai yana ba gari mutane scholarship, musulmai regional chief imam muna nema kowane region a ba mu scholarship, muna ba yaran don zango ba mu da ilimi, ya bari ba ci gaba cikin zangonnan mu. To in shugaban kasa ya sa muna hannu ya zama to mewa tafiyan a te da mu ya muna daɗi kwarai da shi kamar mai tada
Yo, assalamu alaikum. Ya imam ki regional chief imam Kano ewa Hausa kasa mu ebese ya bon tofa ewa kwi mu. Na asida ya dosu bimu ya da omampanyin nan kasa asi. Se wabua yenkramofo wa she ya nimunyam tituru ye haji nkroye no wama ne bono abo ayefu kakra ma na aba fom ama nipa dodoa atime akọ omo amokonso no omo amre omo koboko sa eda otumfo nyankopon ase sebia kwan wo fa so boa ma yekoye no sika bia be fira akire bia no ehumwa no ebeboa de beboa zungufo ankasa eno achi biem osanse oda omampanyina ase se emra wo yi asuafo anase ministers no yi omu no wan yi no faako oyi kristofo ni nkramofo nyina afra nti bebia honum no yane aye eno so ho eno achi biem wasa bie kwan se nkwala embesua insana adwuma eno so no ye danase pa se wa bie sa kwan no se yemabunu no ombesua insana adwuma se de be ya obia be na nya na adwuma obia hunu nya na adwuma ebeboa ma omampanyin se samre yemabunu no ayebo om se omunsu insana adwuma no nnum no ebeba fom anaso beti antibanfiri hokora esubeti ise yemabunu no omusei enurubo no manuma akoduru be yasi bia ba se yefra no red eno de enye kura obi numu a ogena ho a bega se wo hwe obi sa wo da eno nti ye mwana eno so no emra fom emfa maye ti ebela omampanyina se wa adwuma de pi amaye ye nka se de o kan se no obeboa ye mabunu na na se mana ma o magosua ade onye no ka ho emfa emmaye yame onsere nyina
Afi Christian Council GTM.
Yeah. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of Ghana, Council of State members present, all protocol observed. I was former Minkano, she na antimi NTRC. Yedika yada radiasi, se wade mampenyi amayen. Yenyina di adansie, mbetie mu, nema wade tutu akwan mu a, enya nso sunsanso ana homfaso, tie mampenyi yada wase. Odo ni adwempa wo ma oman nyame onhyirawo onkoso mboawo na timi efa adwuma ehwese ne osipa ompanyifo no a nkramofo wom akisofo wom regional balance nso a aboa pepepe nyame onhyirawo na resetting agenda no so say aboa masese obi office bi crossroad so be disika so nim say o disika aban ensabeka no nti corruption eya me nwanwa say be di 1 year 2 years no na e kasa mpafa Ghana ho index no e be go in favor of Ghana nyame onhyira zuso so pa ewo ochichiri mu bi ene fuela eso eti lorry fesa eco form enema ebo eba form na best Ghana fo nyina Sir, Pennyfort, me out to Nema walk off from one. Yan so, yam ye from a day. Fanny could no door. I want my na yan see entity idea so, Nagana for home and Harrow. Here I gonna see no Honde. Sasa cost why she shall pabua na Adruba be in a person, it drew. Sana Christophone, so you come with our say. Sir, what shares special national prayer and Thanksgiving Day. Bebo mi abon paye di hawakwa ready anim ya danya mi asenso hye na numnya ne wodi edru e nyankopon fi man yo semu a eyeyi nyankopon bibie ma na ewie yi ti da wasesa ne pai aduno maka bebre ntimi pese mekasa ma no wa ne beka say local council of churches ane akristofo nyina si da wasende tawachi because abon paye ma wia anopa anyumre ni anajo na wonso kai se wo anuanu a omutawachi o mpaibo mu nyame omboa oni mpanyifo na gana mfa no tuma pamfra o hyehyɛ pa mo ye edimaye nyame wo hyire nyina amen
Amen. Deba Chief Imam na fe chairman Christian local churches of Bono East Yadamasi Bibri Sabre Kintampo Unity Culture Troop Mobidi Agro Kakra Amai Tentem so Kintampo Unity Culture Troop. Madam Wasibebre Sabre yenua ba ketua bi ono so wahyehyɛ anwensɛm opese ode ehye Ghana mampani Ibra John Dramani Mahama animonyam yenua ba Rosalenda wo ha tintia mono na abeka wanwensɛm na ma Ghana mampani atie.
Why na Amari Puya Besheni? Why na Mupese Mibonidi? Odishie Nana Esrem Sejata. Ababio John Dramani Mahama. Ababio John Dramani Mahama. Or mind this year. Ababio John Dramani Mahama. Adudwa bibi okokodrufuo semanhia oman kronkro Ghana anhia wa nka abua bi ache yen are bono manina ahemfo wonse onom won kontafo na wo mama wo akwaba ne mo opiafo adudwa bibi yen mampenyi Johnny, me mawa atinase. Ghana phone na ani agye sɛ yɛsanya wɔ ha bio. Ɔmanpanyin, wo a woyɛ ɔsi adeɛ yɔ, wo a wokaa obi anka bi. Ɔmanpanyin, yɛsa so ma atena si bio. Ɔmanpanyin, yɛda wase. Ɔmanpanyin, megye di sɛ wobɛyɛ ayɛ ne yie. Ɔmanpanyin, yɛto ma wo ɛsiane sɛ yɛnim sɛ wode nkɔsoɔ bɛbrɛ yɛn. Yɛwɔ gyidie wɔ mu sɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ na wobɛsan atumi ayɛ. Ɔmanpanyin, meda ase. Adudu bribi, amansefo aboafo, Buni Eastfo ani dawo so. Enti na amanfo di mirika kotuma uze boom. Mpanyin se, dia Yesu hye n'anima ne suoba na Yesu kyia no. Ne saa nti, Ghanafo ani dawo so. Bono apoye mantam nyina. Bono apoye mantam nyina. Ani dawo so.
Thank you. Why are they abroso? Why are you na?
Nti Bono apoye mantam koswe ina hye wonsa. Akwan apromoden suku infidi juma ne die akeka ho ina hia Bono is papa. Ɔmanpanyin, yɛnim sɛ ɔbɛtɔ yɛ toma yi, wobɛtumi ayɛ ne yie. Ghana man, yɛni da soa ne wo, yɛda wase.
Maya de bebre, yɛdamase. Ame oishiramo. Sabre Kintampo Unity Troop yɛdamase Maya de ba Sabre yɛbɛkɔ na nidie kwan so no atonsa frɛ mantami nyina gya ono ne si Ghana mampani anamu ɛwɔ yɛ mantami mu ahobrɛsie ni ya ɔbaeɛ nneɛma nyina ɔtotuni yie ɛwɔ yɛ mantami mu mampani obia nu ne ho wɔ yɛ mantami mu sɛ uyi yura Francis Wusu antwi sɛ ɔmɛyɛ mantami soafo ɔbɔ adwuma mantam soafo.
Thank you, MC. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, President of Regional House of Chiefs, Bono East, members of the Regional House of Chiefs, Nananum, members of Council of State, honorable ministers present, honorable members of Parliament, honorable Metropolitan and Municipal and District Chief Executives, Regional Executives, Regional Council of Elders and Constituency Executives of NDC, CEOs of state institutions and other government appointees, heads of security services and government department, the clergy and imams, representatives of invited organizations, citizens of Bono East region, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We cannot express how far we are to have the president back with us, especially after the successful launch of the Feed Ghana program, which has brought hope and prosperity to our farmers, the people of Bono East region, and the country at large. We in Bono East, this is great opportunity for us to express our gratitude for your tireless efforts in shaping our nation development. Your Excellency, it is our hope that you will consider adopting our region for more developmental projects. We have pressing needs, particularly in road infrastructure and other critical areas that will greatly benefit the region. We believe that with your leadership and support, we can accelerate our development and improve the lives of our people. Without further ado, I have the singular honor to introduce the man who has been so blessed and favored by God. This man I'm about to introduce is someone who has seen all as far as politics is concerned. He was the member of parliament for Bolibamboy for 3 consecutive times, became deputy minister for communication, a substantive minister, a vice president and president of the Republic of Ghana in 2012. Because he has been favored so much by God, and he is one of God's ones to change the face of Ghana, to take us to the promised land. He made an unprecedented history by being voted massively in 2024 general elections. Within a matter of 5 months, this wonderful man has done a lot, turning fortunes of our dear country around, especially most of his promises to Ghanaians. He has put a lot of smiles on the faces of Ghanaians. Other currencies, especially dollar, among others. Ladies and gentlemen, with the rounds of applause, Choboy, help me welcome His Excellency, John Ababio Dramani Mama.
Thank you. Kindly resume your seats. Thank you. Nana Osuseche, the 3rd Basamahene and President of the Bono East Regional House of Chiefs, members of the Bono East Regional House of Chiefs, Pemapem Yao Kagbrese, the 4th member, Honorable Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, Metropolitan, Municipal, and District Chief Executives, Regional Executives, and Regional Council of Elders of the National Democratic Congress, government appointees and former government of appointees, heads of departments, government departments, heads of security services, the clergy and our imams, representatives of invited organizations, our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters. I'm honored to be here in the Great Bono East region, the region that has given me my beautiful wife, Lordina. And I bring you warm greetings from your daughter, your sister, Mrs. Lordina Mahama, and also from my Vice President, Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, who returned to the country safely. She's in very good health. She actually started working from Monday. She's returned to her full duties. My visit today is not simply ceremonial, but it is one of gratitude, reflection, and a renewed commitment to duty. I've returned to my in-laws to say thank you to you for your overwhelming support in the 2024 general elections. You stood strongly behind me. You voted for the reset agenda. You voted for truth. You voted for unity. And you voted for development. And today I return with a solemn promise that I will not betray your faith in me. Your belief in our vision of building the Ghana we want together is one grounded in the 2024 NDC People's Manifesto. And this is what has brought us here. And your mandate is what now guides our every step as we begin the journey of resetting Ghana. Let me acknowledge our traditional leaders for the wisdom and stability they continue to offer. And Nananom, I want to say Ayiko to all of you. During the campaign, you received me warmly in your palaces. And your good advice, your counsel is part of what was responsible for the great victory that we chalked in the elections of 2024. To the youth of Bono East, my brothers-in-law, sisters-in-law, who drove the campaign with creativity and energy, and to our queen mothers and our mothers and sisters who joined us and went door to door, organizing, praying, and persuading, and especially to our polling agents and our party executives and volunteers. You are the true heroes of this victory that we chalked in the election. Our government has started in earnest, and we have taken some of the sons and daughters of this region to contribute, who is the Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, and the Honorable Emmanuel Kojo Ajekum, who is the Minister of State in charge of special initiatives. We also have serving in other capacities people like Dr. Isaac Adaipsa, who's Chief Executive Officer of the Gratis Foundation, Mr. Stephen Akwa, who is Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Mr. Mohamed Masaoud, is Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Ghana Heavy Equipment Limited, and Mr. Philip Opong Amponsa is Deputy Chief Executive of the Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation. In addition, several others from this region are rendering valuable service to our reset agenda on governing Okra, Mr. Ernest Ameyao, Ms. Patience Dakuan, Mr. Ahmed Issa, Nana Yeboah Kokwa, and Nana Akosua Amobia II. Their commitment, excellence, and patriotism that Ghana can rise again. When we assumed office in January 2025, the state of our economy was in dire straits. We inherited an economy with high inflation, unsustainable debt, a weakening currency, mass unemployment, and widespread despondency. But we did not spend time lamenting and pointing fingers at others. We chose instead to act, and to act decisively. In March, our administration presented the 2025 budget statement and economic policy to Parliament. It was anchored on the principles of fiscal discipline, reprioritization of spending, and the urgent need to restore macroeconomic stability. We trimmed non-essential expenditure and redirected resources to national priorities outlined in the NDC manifesto, and mainly in the area of agriculture, education, infrastructure, health, and jobs. Today, I'm pleased to report to you from Kintampo in the Bono East region that our currency, the cedi, is stabilizing. Inflation is gradually declining. Investor confidence in our economy is returning, and Ghanaians are beginning to feel a slow but steady relief when they go to the market. I commend the Minister for Finance and the Governor of Bank of Ghana and their respective teams for their dedication and coordination in managing this economic turnaround. Opportunity to thank the GPRTU and the various drivers' unions for reducing transport fares to bring relief to Ghanaians from the hardship they were facing. Infrastructure is central to development, and the Bono East region will not be left behind. Under the Big Push agenda, Cabinet is financed. Under the Big Push, we are prioritizing roads because the state of our roads is in a very deplorable condition. So for the first year, the Minister of Finance has provided almost 15 billion cedis to be invested in improving our road network across the whole of the country. As I said, we are focusing particularly on roads that are critical for agriculture, trade, and access to essential services. In the Bono East region, the roads that we are targeting include the Asweye Mesidan Road, Tunyani to Nkuranza Road, the Techiman Wenchi Road, the Atebubu Kajeji Road, and then also to complete the Kintampo to Prang Road, the Ejura to Atebubu Road, and Busunya to Atebubu Road. There are other roads that we'll also be working on that are not yet included on this list. These roads, when completed, will open up the region, improve market access for farmers, and reduce travel time and transport costs. As stated in the NDC 2024 manifesto, we're also committed to redesigning and constructing outer ring roads in major cities across the country. The outer ring roads will target cities like Accra, Kumasi, Tamale, Takrade, Sunyani, and Techiman. For Techiman, which is a major transit point on the N10 highway, work has begun to open up the proposed 54 kilometers to prepare the way for full construction to begin. This project will decongest the central business district of Techiman and enhance road safety for residents and travelers alike. The ring road would allow the big, heavily loaded trucks that are going to Burkina Faso and other northern destinations, instead of passing through the center of Techiman, they'll use the outer ring road and continue on their journey. Education remains one of the top pillars of our national transformation, and our vision is to ensure that no child, regardless of their background or ability, is left behind. In the Bono East, our target in education and the initiatives we shall pursue include completion of all abandoned E-blocks, some of which are located in this region. The absorption of first-year academic admission fees for all students entering public tertiary institutions. And free tertiary education for all persons with disability. Furthermore, we're working closely with the Bono East Regional Coordinating Council, the Lands Commission, and the Techiman Traditional Council to establish a technical university in Techiman. A site has already been selected at Forikrum. In addition, plans are underway for the establishment of the University of Health and Life Sciences here in Kintampo. We believe that technical education is essential region. And on the issue of Alawa, thank you. I knew Alawa is going to trigger. Let me assure you that the minister has made adequate provision in the budget for the payment of allowances. And the allowances will be paid from January. And so you will get the arrears
receiving their allowances. My brothers and sisters, is the breadbasket of Ghana. And it is no coincidence that we chose this region to Feed Ghana program on 12 April 2025. The program is designed to make agriculture a viable, modern and youth-friendly economic activity. And therefore, under it, we're going to invest in small-scale irrigation systems for year-round farming. We're going to provide subsidized fertilizers, improved seeds, and mechanization for farmers to increase their productivity. We're going to provide warehouses and cold chain infrastructure to reduce post-harvest losses. And we'll establish farmer service centers in the East region. We also are liaising with a private sector investor to revamp the cashew processing factory, which is located in Chiobodom in the Bono East region. Ladies and gentlemen, agriculture is not just a way of life, it is the pathway to prosperity. And under our agriculture for wealth creation agenda, we're determined to unlock the full potential of this region. As we prepare Ghana's next medium-term development program, 2026 to 2029, I urge all our MMDCs to take leadership in facilitating inclusive consultation. The Minister of Finance is about to release the first quarter of the District Assembly's Common Fund. And as I said, and the Minister said, 80% of the money accruing in the fund is going to go directly to the regions for you to decide how to use it. So MMDCs, you have no excuse. You're going to get your full money. We're sending you the guidelines. Cabinet approved it at the last cabinet meeting to show you how the money has to be dispersed. And we're going to use it as your key performance indicators. Every year, we will see what you've done with the District Assembly's Common Fund, and based on that, we will decide whether you stay or you go. Development cannot thrive without security. We are aware of the challenges in the eastern corridor of Bono East, particularly around the Atebubu and Manteng area, Sene East and West, and the Pru districts. Highway robbery and armed robbery has become rampant. In response, I have directed the Minister for Interior and the Inspector General of Police to deploy additional security personnel to those areas where robbery has become rampant. We will also provide the police with patrol vehicles and communication equipment so that they can keep you safe. We're also going to strengthen community policing and intelligence gathering in order that we can reduce the incidence of armed robbery. Peace is every community in Bono East feels safe and secure. This year, on 1st July, we will hold a National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving. The importance of this day is not lost on us because it's the day on which Ghana gained full independence from the British Empire. That is our all of us will pray and give thanks to God for the favor He has done to us. We, Muslim brothers and sisters, the bill to amend the Holiday Act will not be by executive instruments. It will be automatically an act of parliament that makes that day a holiday. Aircrafts airlifted our pilgrims to Mecca, cities. And I can foresee that with the performance of the city, because at the time we started paying for the Hajj, the city was at 15.5 cedis to $1 to 2,000. Next year, if you do a calculation where the cedi is currently,
at 10.5, it means that next year the fare for Hajj will probably go below 5,000 Ghana cedis. Sorry, 50,000 Ghana cedis. And so if the cities who will decide to embark on the Hajj. So in conclusion, I wish to assure you, my brothers and sisters, that Ghana will work again. Ladies and gentlemen, I return to the presidency meeting. I'll work to the best of my ability for my fellow Ghanaians and make sure that the standard we set will be a standard that all governments coming after us will not go below that standard. Together, we have started the reset agenda, and the signs of progress are visible. But the road ahead requires us to be united, it requires us to sacrifice, and it calls for continued trust in leadership. Witness of our mission to build a Ghana that works for all of us and not just a few of our citizens. I'm here because you believed in me and you believe that Ghana, our dear country, can rise again. And I assure you, our country, Ghana, shall rise and become the envy of Africa. May God bless my in-laws, the Bono East region. May God bless our great Republic, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. I thank you very much. Mwada Ghana mampenya se ni brisa oye very busy o de amamunu itumri kanten se de be ya Ghana for ye hobeto na so wanya bre ba bedasia na yenso yeda na se Ghana mampeni da wasi bebre 3dn yenyina na so for the national anthem na yewia mampeni akosre kwan wona na mo. The security, please. Lot of you should go to where the chiefs are. I'm told some few people want to make troubles there. So the security, be there for me. We thank all of you for making time to be part of this historic occasion. We thank the President of the Republic for making time to be here to show appreciation. Wabase obeda wonsefo wonkontafo oyire no mo obeda omunyina ase yada obibia ase se mwabeboa amajumadi aye krabehwe minister da foforo yɛbɛfrɛ sɛ yɛbɛdwi dwumadi a ɛyɛ soronkosie no mo nyinaa mobɛba na mɔdodom na mabɛboa ma na ayɛ kra bɛhwɛ nyame ɛfo obi biara nkɔduru baabi a ofiri baeɛ yɛda mo ase ɔkaa wei mu ɔbɛforo a